What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well on this Monday afternoon. Sitting down to get another daily trade recap out of the way on a somewhat decent day. We only traded for a little over 30 minutes today. Closed out a couple of swing positions, couple of overnight or over the weekend holds, and actually took another overnight hold. So let us go ahead. Let's jump on into TRADERVUE and let's look and see what we did today. Reviewing trades for Monday, March 20th, showing that there's a total of 8 trades. We only took 5, actually call it 6 trades, because one of those is going to be an overnight hold. So took 6 trades today. Closed P&L 186, and we traded a little bit of this and a little bit of that today. Traded Apple, traded the SPY a few times, traded coin. That coin trade actually should have been a little bit more, because one of those SPY trades was a snafu. I had a SPY contract loaded. Should have been coin, got in, made $6 on it, so you know which one it was. Got out of it and jumped right back into coin. I am in a Neo position overnight. That one, I'm not, we'll look at the chart. I don't know. Closed out path. That one was green until it was red, and I got out of it red. NVDA, that was something that I purchased Friday afternoon, closed it out this morning. That was actually a put. I purchased it solely because of what the weekly was looking like. I kind of figured that the market would pull back this morning. It did it. I got out of that position, and then NVDA took off. I wanted to take a trade on that, but I was just a little bit late to take a trade on NVDA going long for another hold, and we just had to let that one go. But that's what we did today. Let's go ahead. Let's bring up these charts. We'll go ahead and look at it. We had SPY pulled up as usual. SPY was a little choppy today. I wasn't really happy with the price action of the SPY. Something else that I have started doing starting this morning was looking at the internals. The internals are the add, $add, the tick, $tick, and $vote. I can't remember what vote is, but just kind of monitoring those as the morning goes on. But that's something new that I'm working with as well. But this was just a chop fest. This was a chop fest right here. And I will show you real quick. I'm going to just show you the add one, because I have something else added on there real quick. So this is the add. This is telling you money coming in and out of the market. I think I spoke on this before. Anything over 0, you should be going higher. Anything over 2,000, you should be in an uptrend. This here is what they call the breath. Anything over 2 to 1, possibility that you could be uptrending today. So we see that NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, was over 2. NASDAQ floated with red, and then it finally got green, and then we had a Russell here. But this here, along with this here, can be an indicator as to whether or not the market is going to be in an uptrend. So we were over this 0 line all day. We couldn't break 1,500. Every time it came up here, the market would flush over 2,000 and trending above. Good sign for a green trend day. So that's one of the things that I'm looking at now. Let's go back to what we were doing today. And we're going to, we'll review the SPY trades first. And then we will review Apple and then coin. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. As usual, it's not loading it up. There we go. So Saw SPY was fairly ugly pre-market. I had this little kind of intraday channel going, but then we had this purple, which is a hourly down channel. So it was kind of conflicting. Let's look and see where we got in this one at. Change that to an arrow. Getting in right here going long. So getting in, we have the VWAP. We have the 50 moving average. We are getting into the hourly down channel. And if you notice right here, we're getting into this little intraday up channel. So we had a lot of confluency going on. I get in right here. Let's see where we were getting in at. I'm fairly close to the top. Yep, 204. So that's putting us very close to the top. More so probably around there getting in and getting in there on a market order. Let's see where we got out at. So we get out 215, getting out in this candle. Again, let's see where we're getting out. Down at the bottom. So we kind of let this pull back on us. Got out right there. I turn right back around and I get in on this candle. When I see that the move is not dead, what do I always say? Trust what the chart is showing me. Now this one here is a little different though, because I'm actually getting back into an hourly down channel, and we have this other intraday channel, is fairly wide one too, that's going up. But look at what this thing does. It comes right up to the hourly down channel, and then it bounces off of it. So let's see, we got in right there. Let's see where we got out at. We're getting out in this candle right here. Good trade. So first one, 4 contracts. We're in at 204. We out at an average of 215. So that one we made 40 bucks on. Then we get into this one, 221. We out at 236 on average. We make 31. That's good. And then you look and you say, why are you buying right there when you are buying into the top of the channel? I didn't want to take this trade. I did not want to take that trade. That should have been coin. So we'll review coin right now. Let's look at the time on that one. That's 10:02 and 41 seconds. We were trying to get in there. So let's look and see what coin looked like at that time. So we'll load up coin and we'll load up coin. Oh no, I ain't looking too good looking at that option chart. So we got in coin at 10:03. Let's do that. Let's take a big picture look at the coin real quick first too. So coin got a hourly up channel line right there. But it opens and just tanks. Trades around previous high of day, just bouncing back and forth. And I get in right here. It's not a good entry at all for my strategy. Let me clarify. For my strategy, that's the hourly up channel way up there. There is no channel shown right here. Now what I will do is I'll go ahead and drop from here, catch a couple of those points right there. I'll extend that to the right, redraw it as a channel. I'm buying the top. So I'm buying right at the top. This thing comes back down. Decent entry right there. But again, got VWAP right there. So get in right there. Let's look and see where we get out at, because we do hold this for a good little minute. I get out. First one in this candle. Good exit. Good exit right there. And then I get out as this is pulling back down. So not really a good entry right there. Basically getting in because it's breaking VWAP, but it hasn't even retested the VWAP. So this was not a good entry. I just held on to this. You see that I didn't have a line right there, but I can kind of visualize these now. This was just like a little peekaboo down, but yeah, not a good entry right there. But we made $67. This one we made the most out of any of the trades today, but it was not a good trade. Definitely was not a good trade. Let's go ahead and look at Apple. Apple was another one from what I can remember. I don't really think was a good trade, but let's see. All right, there we go. It's coming in the picture. This was the first trade that we took this morning. Got in this one 9:35. So pre-market, I got Apple in this down channel. See it tried to come out of it. Pre-market, market opens, it busts out of it. I get in as it is coming back into it right there. So I get in right there on a put. It's not necessarily a bad play. I get out as this candle is coming back up. Not bad, not bad. It's not really looking, because this should have just pushed straight down. This shouldn't have been trying to pull back up. So I get out of one of them there. I get out of the other one here. Let's look and see where we're getting out at. 108. So, and these are, I'm getting out because I've moved my stop into the money. So I get in right there. This pushes down and it doesn't keep going down. So I get out. This thing comes back up. It pushes back in again. Same thing. It pushes down, but not all the way to the channel. Pushes back up. Then we finally get the push all the way down. And look at how this thing came right there. It came right there. Kind of broke around it. But that's why I got out of Apple when I did. It just did not push down. And you look to the left, that right there is going to act as resistance to keep it from going down further. So didn't make that move. Let's get out of it. Let's reset. When this came back up and went down, that's too choppy. I'm not going to trade that. And this was just kind of choppy all the way around. But you do notice I had dropped a intraday up channel. Just never did pull the trigger and take a trade on it. Could have got in right there. It's made a nice move up. And then look at it, just hugged up there. Usually if this is hugging and not going, it's going to come back. Boom, it does. Comes on back up again. But that's what we did today. Fairly, like I say, fairly decent day, but quite a few of those trades were not really good trades. And I'm looking at my camera. I bought new monitors this weekend, and it has my camera sitting a little different. So I hadn't adjusted it for this particular scene within OBS. So let's fix that right there. But that's what we did. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't already hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Got a pretty good sized headache that I've had all day. So I think I'm about to try to get a little rest before I have to head to another avocation in a few hours. Catch y'all again tomorrow. Peace.